Hi and welcome, I'm Hammeh, and in this series I'll be walking you through fun extra facts and potential backstory behind the heroes in Overwatch that we discover through their in-game voice lines. In this episode our special guest voiceover returns. Take it away.
Thanks Hammeh. Before any map starts, and during the game on various triggers, Overwatch heroes chatter with and react to each other in some funny in-game voice interactions. These give us some great insights into hero character, interests and backstories. In this video we're looking at D.va's story through her interactions with fellow heroes and the world around her. An ex-StarCraft 2 pro and film star, D.va's currently serving on the front line for Mecca, putting her career on hold to help defend the region against a giant omnic monstrosity causing trouble in the East China Sea.
I play to win!
Firstly, we'll quickly run through D.va's story. 20 years ago, South Korea was attacked by a colossal omnic monstrosity that rose from the depths of the East China Sea. The massive, lumbering construct caused catastrophic damage to coastal cities before it was driven back beneath the waves. In response, the South Korean government developed a mechanised armoured drone unit called Mecha, Mobile Exoforce of the Korean Army, to protect urban environments in future engagements with the omnic threat. The government's fears proved to be well-founded as a disturbing pattern of attacks emerged. Every few years the monstrosity would rise from the sea to assault South Korea and its neighbours. As the omnic continued to adapt, it eventually disrupted Mecha's drone control networks, forcing the military to place pilots in the mechs. Scrambling to find suitable candidates, the government turned to the country's professional gamers who possessed the necessary reflexes and instincts to operate the mech's advanced weapons systems. Top stars were drafted, including reigning world champion Hammeh Song, also known as D.va. Getting into gaming at an early age, Hannah's rise in the professional gaming world must have been rapid. D.va became the #1 ranked player in the world, at StarCraft we assume, considering she's on the WCS site, and proceeded to go undefeated for the next 3 years in all competitions. D.va is an international star, beloved by her fans at home and abroad, and has toured in exhibitions around the world. Famous for her elite skills, D.va was a fierce competitor who played to win at all costs, and she had a well-earned reputation for showing no mercy to her opponents. Her reactions are so fast, she seemingly manually reacts to shoot down projectiles with her defense matrix in her mecha. Take a look at the animation in-game. Seeing her new mission as a game, D.va now fiercely charges into battle alongside the rest of her mecha unit, ready to spring to her nation's defense at a moment's notice. Now operating out of Busan, South Korea, recently she has begun to stream combat operations to her adoring fans, and her growing following has turned her into a global icon. With her global popularity, D.va's picked up a string of sponsors and even launched a film career starring in Heroes of My Storm with Robert Greenways and the noted robot actor Thespion 4.0. With what may be a second omnic crisis bubbling around the world, it remains to be seen whether D.va's skills will continue to be needed in the China Sea region, or whether a new challenge might arise for the talented mech pilot. Used to kicking ass and chewing bubblegum online, D.va's certainly got a good line in BM and smack talk.
Are you even trying? Is this easy mode? I'm going to own all these noobs. Looks like I'm gonna have to carry. I'm ready for GG.
And she's certainly not lacking in confidence.
No hacks required. Time to raise my APM. Oh, that'll be play of the game. That's a star performance. One for my highlight reel. MVP, D.va.
Like any team player though, she's always appreciative of a little bespoke healing support.
Yeah, pocket healer.
And certainly has the lines to applaud any huge plays.
Huge res.
As a worldwide streaming star, D.va's always quick to thank the audience who made her career possible.
Thanks for your support. That one's for my fans. Thanks for the love.
If that wasn't enough gaming references for you, you're in for a treat. D.va's practically a walking video games quip machine. She has a certain opinion on Blizzard games that she may spot in arcades.
Blizzard games? That's so old school. Oh.
And although she wasn't alive when it was first used, D.va's familiar with old school gaming cheating.
Up, down, left, right, BA start.
That of course is the Konami code, a cheat dating back 30 years to 1985 in Konami history, probably a bit longer than that in the Overwatch universe. D.va's one of those people who speaks out full emotes as well, endearing or annoying. think that one will split opinion.
LOL.
Finally, pretty sure this one isn't in-game at the moment, rather cheesy, so we can see why it's removed, but fun all the same.
Up, D.va style.
If D.va had the Gangnam Style dance as an emote, imagine the dance-offs. Blizzard, please.
Nerf this.
She's never fought with Overwatch, but D.va must have grown up looking up to or being aware of the many of the Overwatch heroes. She has a few interactions with a bunch of the cast, even though she's meeting some for the very first time. As a gamer, D.va's clearly familiar with Donkey Kong, and naturally that's the first thing she thinks of when meeting Winston.
A giant gorilla, just like in those old video games.
I get that a lot.
D.va's a global celeb, but she has perhaps an unlikely fan in Reinhardt. Reinhardt's used to being on posters and well known himself, but he gets strangely sheepish when asking for D.va's autograph. Reinhardt is secretly a StarCraft fan? Confirmed.
I was wondering if you'd sign something for me. It's for a friend.
Of course. Here you go. Love, D.va.
D.va may be young, but she's seen a fair share of combat action, defending her homeland and the surrounding area. She doesn't take kindly to being patronised by Widowmaker.
This is no place for children.
From one celebrity to another, D.va and Lucio are both familiar with fame and a worldwide reputation. What's funny when they run into each other in game though is that they're both fans of each other.
D.va in the flesh! Woo! Can I get your autograph?
Only if I could get yours too. I love your new album.
As she's seemingly serving on the front line, ready to respond at a moment's notice, we're not sure how much time D.va has right now outside of her military service. We get a little glimpse into D.va's out-of-mech life when she talks to May. She's clearly a fan of her blog. If you haven't read it already, May's blog is on the Overwatch website.
May, I love reading your journal. I'm so jealous you get to go to all those places.
That's true. I guess you don't get to travel very much.
We know D.va's already starred in a movie called Heroes of My Storm, so she's naturally going to feel at home in Hollywood, which is a veritable Blizneyland of gaming and Blizzard Easter eggs.
This is my kind of city. Lights, camera, action!
I think this one is when D.va either sees one of her own posters or one of the posters on Hollywood. Anyone familiar with The Trigger?
The classics. I loved that movie.
Hanamura's arcade at Hacking Spawn is home to many a Blizzard and other arcade game, and D.va doesn't want any competition when spawning in here.
No one's beating my high scores.
Finally, we think D.va mentions this on Volskaya Industries. Would make sense with all the big mechs.
Nice mech, but sometimes bigger isn't better.
Thanks very much for tuning in to this latest episode of our Hero Voice Line and Story series. If you like this video, please hit that like button below, subscribe, drop some comments with what lines you enjoy most and what hero you'd like to see cover next. We'll have a bunch of these covering all heroes coming up, so don't go away, maybe till a week or so. And of course, do check out the channel for more videos, Easter eggs and map lore, regular Overwatch commentated gameplay, and our new Push Play series that's getting you up and running with Overwatch heroes as quickly as possible if you're new to FPSs or new to Overwatch. Cheers for tuning in, hopefully see you soon, take it easy.